My family lives in the backwoods of Oregon. We've been there for over 6 generations. Over that time period, some of my family members have gone on to be outstanding citizens. We even had a congressman in our family in 1990. But this story is not about the good side of our family. It's about the black sheeps in our family. Willis, my dad's older brother, was always in and out of jail. As a kid, I remember he would stop by the house and my mom would put away the silverware. My Uncle Will had earned this nickname, Backwoods Will. You see, he stayed in trouble with the police. So in order to elude them, he spent 90% of his time in the woods. Uncle Will lived off the land and profited from it as well. It seemed as if this dark cloud of legal troubles always followed my Uncle Will everywhere he went. Then one day, he shows up to our house with this brand new King Ratch Ford F-150. And I'm talking about immediately an argument ensues between him and my dad. And Dad finds out that his brother is growing pot deep in the woods. I didn't really want to disclose that information, but it's important to the story. So let me move on. Now my dad tells Uncle Will, stay the hell away from us. He doesn't want the feds coming over here looking for him and putting our lives in danger. Well, a couple of weeks pass. It's a Saturday morning, about 11:30, and the phone rings. I can overhear this conversation, and it's my uncle. I hear him screaming through the phone, telling my dad to come get him. At this time, I'm 17 years old, so my dad grabs a shotgun and tells me to get in the truck with him. It felt like we were driving forever. We took this back road, then turned off into the woods, then down the hill and up a hill, and then down this thin trail. And after about 10 minutes on this trail, it opened up to this clearing in the woods. And as far as your eyes could see, it was nothing but marijuana. So Dad and I stopped, hopped out of the truck. And just as we got out, the wind shifted, and we were bombarded with smoke. So much that I began to choke and barely could breathe. Then a few minutes later, the wind shifted again and a thick smoke moved away. Now, I've never experienced using any drugs before in my life. So this is where I'll readily admit I was high. But the events that happened next are true to my recollection. We begin to hear gunshots coming from about 100 to 200 yards away, right along the tree lines on the outskirts of the field. So my father and I took off running in that direction. When we arrived, my uncle was there leaning against a tree. He was sweating and breathing hard. When Dad asked him what was wrong, he said, "These damn Bigfoots is high." And just as he said that, one of them stepped out from behind a tree. This thing was 8 feet tall, with all black hair. Its eyes, nose, and mouth were wide open, and it was drooling. And as high as I was from all that smoke that I inhaled, I know what I saw. It just stood there looking at us for about 45 seconds. It turned, taking 2 steps, and began to run away. Craziest thing was, this Bigfoot had to be high because it ran straight into a tree, face first. Then in a fit of rage, it swung its arm and knocked the tree over. This creature repeated the same thing 3 times before I guess it got frustrated, and it just ran away, knocking over every tree in its path. We got my uncle back to the truck, and that's when he explained that these creatures had been in the area for the past 2 years, and he had never had a problem with them. But when he accidentally started a fire and the plants began to burn, they lost it. He said several of them came in on him at one time, surrounding him. He didn't want to shoot him, so he shot in the head. That's when one of them chased him. Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, Dog Waters. Listen, this is one of the very old stories that used to be on YouTube. It actually got banned from YouTube. And this is how I learned about the algorithm changes, and that the algorithms actually are reading and translating what you're saying, and that there are actual lifetime moderators blocking and banning stuff. This was the first video that got banned, and I never understood it until later on when it all started coming out and I learned that they actually had human beings kind of evaluating what you were saying. So this one was banned, removed from YouTube. So I dug up the file because people have been requesting this story. I'm going to re-upload it to YouTube so you guys can hear it. It'll drive traffic back to the website, but honestly, it's probably going to get popped again on YouTube. And the reason why it was banned is because it talks about marijuana, which is crazy because YouTube could literally have pedophiles on there. They have videos of people chopping people's heads off in Iran and Iraq, but I can't talk about Bigfoot and marijuana. Shit is crazy. So head on over to the website, take a listen, spend some time there, click around, find all the free stuff. While you're there, sign up, become a member. Because to be honest with you, I really don't give a damn about YouTube anymore. Everything is going to direct you back to my website, so you might as well become a member. And while you're there, you should sign up for the email list so you get the emails with the stories and the updates and everything that's going on. Go ahead and take advantage of everything that's there. Click the Dark Waters Radio icon if you're at work or you're on your phone and you're riding around in a car and you want to hear some good horror stories. There's an icon on the website where you can just start streaming, which is probably playing something spooky as hell right now in the middle of the day. So go ahead and become a member, take advantage of what I've created and built, and enjoy it.